Hello po isang magandang umaga po Isang magandang umaga. Ah, Ngayon ay February 1 Wednesday. At ang oras dito sa Los Angeles ay 5 5:25 ng umaga, At nais kong mag-vlog medyo madilim pa madilim. Ang title ko ay ENRILE wants to arrest the ICC. Oo. ENRILE wants to arrest the ICC. Gusto niyang arestuhin yung mga ICC. At yan ang tatalakayin ko. Bibliang gagamitin ko diretsahin ko na mali po yan. Mali yan. Oo. Didiretsahin ko na at kung pwede ay magsasalita din ako sa English para maintindihan. Kasi ICC yan international community yan Okay? Romans 13, Romans 13, pasakop kayo sa governing authority. Romans 13 po yan, pasakop po tayo sa governing authority. Yan po nakasulat sa Biblia. Ang ICC, governing authority po yan In-establish yan ng mga group of countries na nararanasan nila ang pang-aapi. Nararanasan nila ang pinapatay sila nung diktador na hari nila o presidente nila o leader nila. Ganon po yan. That's why the ICC was created. That is the purpose of the ICC. To charge those who are in power, who abuse their power. So, how can they arrest the governing authority? We are under the ICC. That's why we have to abide. We have to abide. Now, how about the Bible? What does the Bible tell us? Now, many of you does not know this. The Bible is telling us, do not submit to the local courts or do not submit to the courts who are judged by less esteem by the church. Do not submit. If the court is receiving bribes, I repeat, and many of us believe that, many people believe that in our local courts, many judges or prosecutor are receiving gifts or bribes. So the Bible does not encourage us to go there, to submit ourselves there, or to present our body to the court that is less esteemed by the church. Maliwanag po yan, Maliwanag po yan. Kung gusto nyo, tanungin nyo ako anong Bible verse yan. Sasabihin ko sa susunod. Uulitin ko, Paul is telling the believers, the group of believers, why go there? He is asking, why go there? To the judges who are receiving bribe. Less esteem nga less esteem or less respected by the church. Mayroon bang ganyan? Opo. Ang mga tao po ayaw nang pumunta sa local courts because of that they believe nothing will happen. That's why the people are going to international court. They do not want to go to the local court because nothing will happen. They do not believe in local courts. Maybe they know or they experience or they heard or there is records. Now, Duterte wants, and Bato de la Rosa wants to go to the local court. But the Bible is telling no. Do not present yourselves to be under by the judges who are corrupt. That is the advice of the Bible. Do not present yourself or do not participate. Do not participate to this local court who are receiving bribes. Let God do the punishment. That is the advice. Ipasa Diyos na lang ang sabi ng Biblia. Ipasa Diyos na lang. Siguro naman naintindihan yan. Ako ang gaganti, sabi ng Diyos. Vengeance is mine. I will repay. But in really, Bato de la Rosa and Duterte is telling they will not participate in the international court. Why? They want in the local court. Why? Because that is the reason. That is the reason. They can manipulate the local court. They can bribe the local court. Now, anybody can say there is no corruption, but that is known fact, where in fact God is telling the judges, keep on telling the judges in the Old Testament, judges do not receive bribes because bribe can blind the eyes and gifts can alter the declaration of the righteous. They can alter the narration of the righteous. Do you believe that? Yes. I believe that because that is written by God. God is telling the judges, do not receive bribes because bribes can blind the eyes of the knowledgeable and can alter the declaration of the righteous, the gift. Now, the Bible is telling us, the moment you go there, Paul is telling us, the moment you go there, where? to the court who are receiving bribes. Okay? And I will repeat it. Paul is telling us, if you present your body or if you present your case there, or if you present your complaint there in the local court who receive bribes, you are completely defeated. Oo. What Paul is telling? You are completely defeated. That's why these people who are victims of abuse, victims of dictators, they do not want to go there. They will go in the International Court of Justice. Because accordingly, even the Bible is telling that, or even in ordinary people, if there is a dispute, that too will go to the authority higher than them. I repeat, and the Bible is telling this, if there is a dispute, that too will go to the authority higher than them. Do you believe that? Yes. Nobody can refute that, because that is the word of God. That too will go to the authority higher than them. And the authority higher than them will issue a verdict or will issue a decision. And the decision must be followed and will settle the issue. Very clear. And that is in the Bible. Now, if Juan has a dispute with Pedro, why go to Pedro? But Duterte wants to go to the local court. That is against the practice. You must go to the higher authority. And in this case, since there is no one higher than Duterte in the Philippines, he is the highest. His name is the highest. So, naturally, the victims will go to the international court. And that is correct. The Bible is telling that. In practice, we are doing that. The higher authority will issue a verdict. The same as what happened to the West Philippine Sea. Pinoy or President Noynoy bring the case to UNCLOS, United Nations Convention on the Law of Sea. And the UNCLOS issue a verdict which is favorable to the Philippines. But unfortunately, China does not honor it. The same as Duterte. He shelved the decision. Nilagay lang niya sa eskaparate, hindi ba? Wala. Binaliwala niya yung decision. Kasi ang sabi nung mga nung mga minions niya, hindi ba? Ay sino mag-implement niyan? Wala mag-implement yan kung mismo ang presidente ay ayaw. Wala mag-implement. Pero ginagamit po yan, yung decision ng UNCLOS, ginagamit po ng international community. Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand, and itong Indonesia. Ginagamit nila yan. Unfortunately nga, ay ayaw pasakop, hindi ba? Ayaw pasakop ng China sa international community. Ayaw nila eh. Oh, ito rin si Duterte, ayaw pasakop. Parehas sila, hindi ba? Parehas. At ang tawag po diyan ay rebelde. Rebelde po ang tawag diyan. They are rebels. Ang kauna-unahang rebelde ay si Lucifer. Oo, naipamana lang yan sa mga tao. Lucifer, rebel against God. Eh ano ba siya? Saan ba siya nagrebelde? Against the law of God. Oo. O doon sa palatuntunan ng Diyos. Ayaw niyang sumunod. Gusto niya siya ang Diyos. Ganun po yan eh. Ganun po ang mga rebelde eh. Rebel people usually does not want to obey the governing authority because they are the authority. And there is no other people higher than them, according to them. I am just telling this because this is what I know. ENRILE wants to arrest the ICC, while the people of the Philippines wants the ICC to come in and investigate. All the people that I talk, all the people that I know, they wants the ICC to come in and investigate Duterte and Bato and others. They are clamoring because that is injustice. And some victims are saying, if the local court will investigate, never mind. They will not participate. The victims will not, or the families of the victims will not participate in local court or investigation of the local court. They know what will happen. They know. So that is my contention. What we are doing is right to alleviate the case to higher court, which is the International Court of Justice, or ICC means International Criminal Court. That is the proper way. That is the advice of the Bible. They are invoking sovereignty, or the Philippines is a sovereign state, but they must invoke that in the West Philippine Sea. They must use that in the territory or in the territorial dispute, the sovereignty. Why invoke here? In this case, the sovereignty is not in question, but they are telling we are a sovereign. No, we are not sovereign in this case because we participate in the ICC, or we are a member before. So we have to abide. We have to follow what is the guidelines. So ENRILE is very wrong. Particularly, ENRILE has a plunder case until now. I think 150 million or 125 million, I am not sure and the case is very strong. The case is very strong. because Ben-Hur testify who prepare the money or who give the money or who make this bogus organization of the farmers. And the DBM has a record of the disbursement of the money. And the COA also recorded that. So, the case is very strong. The case of plunder of ENRILE. Very strong. Personal testimony of two people inside the Napolis camp. Personal testimony that they prepare the money, they give the money. So, do not be deceived. Do not be deceived. This ENRILE is talking anything. And do not believe him. Do not believe him. Ano po ang sabi sa atin? Ang naniniwala sa sabi-sabi, walang bait sa sarili. Oh. Huwag kayong maniwala sa sabi-sabi. Oo. Ang paniwalaan nyo, yung mga pangyayari. Plunder po yan. At mabigat po yan. Mabigat. Kasi nga, yung dalawang testimony, yung nagtestify yung dalawa si Ben-Hur at saka yung si Ursula ata yun Ursula. Mabibigat po yun. Kasi sila nagprepara ng pera Oh, mabibigat po yun. Mahirap yan takasan yan. Mahirap. Oo. Yun po ang paniwalaan natin. Hindi yang sinasabi ni ENRILE. At saka isa pa, ito naman ay narinig ko naman kay Brother Eli. Sabi niya, ang tao na paiba-iba ang sinasabi ay may sira yun. Sabi niya, hindi ba? May diferensya ang pag-iisip. Ay ganun nga siguro. Kaya nga, ang saliwakain ng mga Pilipino ay ang maniwala sa sabi-sabi ay walang bait sa sarili. Damay na nga kayo kung maniniwala pa kayo dyan kay ENRILE. Hindi ba? Sige, at hanggang dito na lamang at mag-question kayo. Kung may tanong kayo, tanungin nyo ako. Sasagutin ko yan. Particular dun sa mga Bible verse. Isasaysay ko sa inyo. May mga nakasulat na ganyan. Na if you go there, hindi ba? If you go to the local court who are less esteemed by the church or less respected by the church, you are completely defeated. Ay simpre defeated ka na kasi ipapasubmit niya sa iyo lahat yung dokumento mo, yung mga ari-arian mo, i-check na, ay ang dami niyan. Kasi under na kayo sa local court na nababayaran. Ganun po yan. Napakasimple. The moment you go there, you are completely defeated. Ang sabi po, hindi po ako nagsasabi ang Biblia po ang nagsasabi. Si Paul. Oo. Bakit kayo kanya pupunta dyan? Bakit kayo pupunta dyan sa local court na tumatanggap ng lagay? Yan ang sabi niya Nasa Biblia ba yan? Opo, nasa Biblia po yan. Bakit kayo pupunta doon sa local court na alam natin, halos lahat ng tao naiintindihan yan. Yang sinasabi ni Paul na ganyan. Oo. Naiintindihan yan. Oo. Ay di, labanan nyo. Labanan nyo yung sinasabi ng Biblia. Labanan nyo. Kung kaya nyo. Ako kabisado ko ang Biblia Pag may topic ako, kumukuha lang ako ng mga Bible verse na isa o dalawa at yun ang i-discuss ko. Di ba? Oh. Ano ang patakaran ni ENRILE? Wala. Oh. Wala. Ako, kahit na pasusundan ko pa yan. Pasusundan ko pa ng mga Bible verse kung tatanungin nyo ako. Pero yan na lang muna. Ano? Yan na lang muna. O sige, at hanggang dito na lamang, ano, at muli ay isang magandang umaga, ano. Ngayon ay mag-alas 6 na. Oo. At sana tayo ay pagpalain ng Panginoon, ano. Sana tayo ay gabayan niya. At salamat po, ano. Salamat po sa inyong pakikinig. Salamat po.